Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to the jungle prison where things are going quite well. We've got a lot of money being made from these. I mean, look, I'll be fair and I'll admit, having this much wood at our disposal is a little bit cheaty. I'll admit that I have, made things very easy for myself by making it a jungle map. I'm not going to apologize for it, though. It is making things rather fun, because it means that I can, I can build things out at a relatively good rate. I mean, it's not that great. I mean, our population's only 48 at the moment, so we are kind of taking our time in the jungle prison. God, I keep going down that corridor. Look, you know what? Hang on. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Should I? I'm just going to board that up. I'm sick of getting stuck against it. And I don't need to go down there, right? I don't need to go down there at all. I can just come out and around like this to get in and see what's going on in these rooms. I can't see the people that are in there, which is a bit irritating. I would like to be able to see what they're up to. But, it's fine. It's fine. We keep getting a whole bunch of deaths, but I've not seen... Is this something to do with... Hang on, let me check my mods again. Is there one of these? No, the only mod I have running is Better Clock mod. So, we somehow have managed, even though there have been so many riots and crazy things, we somehow have managed not to cross the threshold to the point where we get a call from the commissioner to let us know that we've done a naughty. Ooh, hello. These trees are a bit of a problem. But yeah, we've not gotten to the point where they're like, yeah, that's it, you're out. You're fired. They just seem to be quite comfortable with us just carrying on doing our thing. Which I am quite grateful for, I have to say. Quite grateful for, indeed. So, let's get our cloning. So we're going to plop these in here, like this. That door is actually in the wrong location. So let's dismantle that. And let's place another one right next to it. So, grab another door, pop that there. These cells I should probably unmark as cells, just while we're building these rooms up. Just because I don't want intake to suddenly change, and then suddenly have, 20 new prisoners waiting to be let into the prison, and nowhere for them to go. I think that's probably, That's a thing that we don't want at this particular point in time. Let's get some things set up in this new neck of the woods so that it's ready to take fresh prisoners. So we'll pop that down to there. This can connect across to here. And then we're going to stretch a power cable right up the middle of this room. Right up to here. And it'll connect up to that camera as well, which is great. It doesn't need a direct connection, but it'll get it. Can I get those accelerated, please? Okay, great, thank you. And then we'll need another piece of concrete wall to replace that one. And that can be accelerated as well. Because what I want to do is... cell block B is the next thing that we have, very close to completing. The nutrition research we're almost done with. Well, we're almost done with the first day of that. And then we can flip it over to 3 high-variety, high-quantity meals for 2 days. Which I'm sure that the guys, after just eating porridge for 1 meal a day, I'm sure they'll quite enjoy having some nicer meals to have. Which would be good. I think that'll be good. Okay, so hang on. Let's spin on a little bit here and we'll get these 2 cells built out. Actually, you know what? We'll do it normal speed. We'll let the boys take their time. And what we'll do is we'll plan out some fresh concrete walls here, like this. And we're going to need some lights to be tucked in here as well as a toilet. Right? That can go in like that. I'll tell you what, this one at the end, just because I'm feeling generous, you can have a bed, mate. How's that? Right? Don't say I never do nothing for you. And we'll have a concrete wall sort of there. Right, and those ones are taken care of as well. And then objects-wise, these will need solitary doors like that. They need jail doors, which they already have, which is great. And then down the bottom end here, we can start planning out. You know what? Let's just do a full quick build clone of this whole block here, like this, and then here, including the door. Yes, like this. And you know what? If we're going to do it that way, we need to extremely rapid there we go. Delete that door and stick this concrete wall in its place. Otherwise, we're going to have some escapes. And we'll accelerate that as well, or prioritize that. I keep saying accelerate. I'm not sure where I'm getting that from, but it's fine. Oh, we're replacing this wall with concrete here as well, which is nice. I like that. I accidentally built this section here out of brick, which, you know, it's fine. I mean, it does the trick, but it just doesn't quite look unified. I like things to be neat and tidy and clean and centralized and organized and all of those other ists that I talk about all the time. Okay, let's get some cells up in here. But we've run out of cash, unfortunately. That's a bit of a problem. But that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just pop a wall in like... No, we won't. Okie dokie. Right, well, I guess we'll just wait for our cash flow to tick over then. Right, so let's... now that this section is sealed, I think it is fairly safe for us to pop these two cells in like this. They do seem to be a little bit broken, though. And these two can be marked as solitary, but they're a bit broken as well. Until we get this door down here sorted out. So, if we nip back over to here, and while we're on our way, we may as well just quickly help out these boys by selling up a bunch of this wood. There we go. That'll give us a little bit of extra cash. And I think we're probably going to need a fresh door controller, because this one here, if we have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they can take 8 before they start to get the red. Oh no, they do get a little bit of red flickering, but it's fine. It's yeah, I think it's 8 before they really need to be doubled up. So let's get a door control servo. No. All right, so that servo hasn't been installed yet, which is a bit of a problem, but it's fine. I tell you what we'll do. We're going to need another one. So if we just like clone that, we'll pop one there as well to go into that solitary block. Alright, I want everything to be remote doored in this place. I know that you guys have screamed at me in the past like, God, please, can you just do some kind of remote door situation? Like, it's cool. I'm listening. I got you guys. Hello. Got another attack. Another riot's underway. I can hear it. It's kicking off down in that first cell block. It's always that first one. I think that must be... I think there must be like a way where it puts people in a certain order. And like this is the default place where people get put. So like if I go into intelligence here and go to gangs... Yeah, see this is like a little rainbow effect down here. Oh my goodness me, 9 kills. Boys, good work. And they own this common room. Awesome. And this one. Wow. Okay. And I don't want to be walking around in there. Okay. What do they own down this end? Nothing? And they own this one. Wow. Okay. So the red crew own every single common room in the joint. That is pretty boss. And this is the... I think that must be the boss. And then this is like a lieutenant over here. That's pretty crazy. I tell you what we can do. Let's get into the security office here. And let's, intelligence-wise... Do I need to worry about this? Like... Oh. Never mind then. I did have some CIs, but I'm guessing that they died. Or they got paroled. I'm not sure. I honestly haven't been paying attention. I've been too busy wandering the corridors with my clipboard and my pistol and my bodyguard here to worry about that sort of stuff, which is fine. You know, I mean, it's probably best if I do pay a bit more attention, but hey, look, there's only a certain amount of attention that I can pay. I think that this is stalled due to funding concerns. Because at the moment we are, like, yeah, we're a little bit down so far as money goes. And daily cash flow here, it is looking pretty good. Like, we're getting 35 grand in a day, but what it's not showing you there is bank balance, daily cash flow, bank balance. Oh, I see. That's taking me to the current bank loan. I don't want that. I can see occasionally. Tasers coming through. So I mean, we're selling wood and stuff, which is great, but we're also like handing out tasers to all of our guards, which is great because it means that they can more effectively deal with misbehaving prisoners, which is very important. You can hear tasers going off, like they're going off all over the place. Absolutely crazy. Which is, it's fun. I'm very much enjoying how wild this prison is. And I, as the warden, am just utterly staying out of the whole situation. I just don't want to be involved. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want to go in there. It's a scary place in there. You guys can deal with it. I'll be out here if you need me. I wonder if we shouldn't consider, right, once we get that new wing online, it's going to give us some more dudes, and I'm wondering if we shouldn't then consider doing like a big room like this, right, up to like there, so we can have a bit of a corridor going on as well. So we'll build up a big old room like this. This will be a corridor here, not like that, thank you. And then that'll come all the way down. We can have a corridor going across like this as well, right? So that'll go sort of like that. I'm not sure what to put in this bottom room just yet. I'll figure it out. But in this top / middle section here, I think this should be a workshop. Or maybe we'll just have 2 separate workshops. Or maybe a workshop and like a chapel or something like that. But we'll just keep building services on like this, right? And then we can build more cell blocks in across the top here. I think that'll do us. I think that'll be a good way to go. But we're getting close to the lakeside here, right? All these little pondy bits here are going to be we're going to butt up against that, and it's going to limit how far we can grow that way. Which is, it's not a huge problem, but it is going to be something that we need to keep an eye on. Okay. Or, oh god, look, what about if we do like this, right, out to there, and then this, like this, and this can be like a mega open pasture. They can all roam free during free time. Like, we can actually have yard time again. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that'd be nice. Anyway, right, it's enough daydreaming. It's enough fluffing about. Let's get back to business. This cell block is stuffed because we've got no money. Let's do things that actually get us money. Right? We now have to focus on grants. So let's hide down here in our little corridor. Can we have windows to see in here? I don't know if we can or not. It doesn't matter. Right, grants. Let's change around policy-wise. Let's go to high and high, so that we can get this nutrition research out of the way. Hopefully this will actually make our prisoners a little bit happier. And then in regime, we're going to need to do eat here. And you know what? Let's have eat here as well. Or maybe we'll go work free time there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good, actually. I think we'll probably leave it this way to see if we can keep... Let's see what the needs are like on our friends out there. Safety is definitely a problem. Family is a problem, which is not great. Freedom is not something, guys, that we can really do much about at this stage. Until Until... Oh. Do you know what? Do you know what? There is something that we can do about freedom, guys. There absolutely is. Because these common rooms are a bit problematic. They're a bit problematic because of the fact that people are fighting over them. But what we can do is we can have, on the end of each of these cell blocks, like this, right? We can have a little separated area that comes out like this. And what we're going to do is, how big does a yard need to be? Yard. 5 by 5. And must be behind one door. Okay. Let me think about this. 5 by 5. And then 5 by 5. Dang. That won't fit. See, what I was thinking was I could have, like, separated yards out here. But it's okay. We'll just have 1 yard. And it can just be... Can it be just 5? I think it can be just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So we'll have a yard on the end of each of these blocks where these guys can come out and get their, you know, relaxation on. And hopefully, you know, be chilled out a little bit. I'll put perimeter fences around this so that they're very, very hard locked in. I'll put down some lovely grass for them so that they have a nice little area to frolic and play. And I'll put them behind a remote door, right? So they can't get let out unless it's actually yard time. I think that's a good way to... yeah. I'm good with this. This is going to be good. It's going to be a bit pricey. It's going to be difficult for us to do. Oh, hang on. Shakedown. It's going to be... My God, how did 4 people get shotguns? Where on earth did they manage to get them from? Have I lost some... Hang on. Have I lost some armed guards again? No. I have lost a normal guard. Off you go, mate. But I haven't lost any armed guards. That's a bit strange. I don't know how I've managed to break that so badly, but that's fine. I'll tell you what we'll do. So, we'll plan on doing these yards out here. Actually, let's have a look at the one that's down the bottom here as well. We'll just zip down here. Is there a spot somewhere here where these guys can have a yard of their very own? They do have a yard of their very own. Right. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. Right? In the regime, once we've finished doing the this eat challenge here, we're actually going to put in a 2-hour yard time in the middle of the day here. And we're going to give these guys time where they can get out, pump some iron, and just chill out. And just relax and calm down and be a little bit more relaxed about how things are going on. And we're going to try and complete out Cell Block B and nutrition research. Research is... The nutrition research is easy. I hear shotguns. I hear shotguns here. And I'm pretty sure that that was probably a prisoner that had a shotgun. Which I'm not super thrilled about. But that's okay. That's okay. We can get around this. These cells... Oh, God almighty. What else do we need to make these cells whole? We've got 1 here, which is fine. Like, it's 98%. We have 49. We just need this 1 cell to come online. All right, here we go. Last thing for this episode. Let's get down here. All right, let's get objects, and let's just find any wood that's floating about and sell that up. And then we'll see what we can do about getting... Oh, wow, there's none. Oh, my goodness. That's a bit of a problem, because we need more money. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a seedling tray. Okay, so we need this cell online. And that's all we need, right? So all we need to do is, you know what? We just need to prioritize this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that that stuff is already there. It is. The guys are just getting distracted by doing other things. I mean, that's fine. I'm happy for them to get distracted, but uh-oh. Oh, bugger. I forgot to connect these back up to the door control. Shit. Okay, hang on. Here we go. We got this. Door control. Door control. This one here, connect. Alright, we'll run back up like this. Run back down like this. And connect to... Is it shift click? Yes, it is. Okay, great. So those 2 doors are now manned. Let's stop this shakedown. It is starting to cause some problems. Get our guards back to what they need to be doing. Hopefully, they'll go ahead and open one of these doors up, which will allow this prison cell... Anyone? Where's this toilet? Control right click to remove. Press F to follow. Well, now I'm following a toilet. That doesn't really help me. Oh, I see. I pressed F to follow, but because I'm in Warden mode, it won't allow me to flip over like that. Okay. What else do we need in here? Pipes? Pipes. We definitely need pipes. We need a large pipe. We need a large pipe, and it needs to be in the same vein as this one. It needs to be accessible centrally. Can I afford this? Shit, I can. Okay, great. I got a bit of cash out of the out of a prisoner intake, so that's kind of nice. And then I'll run this up to here, and I'll run this down to probably here. Run that across like that. Nope, not enough. Can we just get to there? We can. Okay, so that's the plumbing for that block taken care of. These rooms should now be accessible via these door servos. Right? Should they? Let's find out. Alright, I'm going to run the risk, guys. I'm going to run the risk of going inside and seeing what's going on. First of all, let me just stick my head in here. And there are no guards. Alright. Right. Insufficient funds. Gordon, Bennett. Where are my guards? Are they all... Oh. Oh. How did you guys manage this? Seriously. Honestly. Gordon, Bennett. And we've got 4 dudes sitting out here, just twiddling their thumbs. Okay. This is a problem. This is a problem. Because I can't hire another guard. The doors are locked. Okay, here we go. There's some wood floating about here. Alright, we'll just flog a bit of this wood. Right? Get that out of the way. Good-o. Any more? No, that's enough. That should be enough for me to grab 2 guards and say, could you please man those door controls? At least for a moment. You, get on that one. Okay. Right. That's a bit of a problem. Somehow, all of the guards managed to get through the remote doors and then get trapped in the prison. So there was no one out here manning the door controls. That's a bit of a problem, I have to say. And it makes me concerned because if that happens again, and it was the shakedown that triggered it, when I kicked the shakedown off, everyone just charged into the prison and somehow made it through before the remote doors all closed themselves. So I think what I might need to do is relocate the door controls inside the prison so that they're not behind sealed doors. But that's something I'll think about next time. Right, friends. Oh, good. There you go. We got some cash. We just got our cell block B lined up. So a little breath of relief there, as we were doing quite poorly on cash, quite poorly. Anyway, another riot's kicked off. Let's ignore that for now. We're outside. We're fine. And guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you're enjoying this series. If you are, do please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you all next time. See ya.